Well, welcome to the 2021 Heart of America Athletic Conference Football Media Day. We're here with Peru State head football coach Casey Creehan. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, guys.
Good. Well, we'll get started. Andrew and Marcus, if you have questions, feel free to go ahead.
So, Coach, we saw the already preseason poll that's been out. You guys are ranked 5th in your division. Do you feel that that's adequate for this team coming out to field for this year, or is that too low in your opinion?
Well, I hadn't even seen the preseason poll, and it's the last thing I'm worried about because it's the preseason poll. So I don't know where we're at in this league. I've never been through this league. I've never played one opponent in this side of the division. So I don't know for fifth, sixth, third, first. I don't know, and I'm certainly not worried about it.
And then you mentioned having not played any of these teams just in that conference. Last year, a 1-2 record with COVID kind of taking out the back half of that schedule. What is it like specifically for you and the players to be able to suit back up and get ready for hopefully a full season once more?
Well, let's hope it's a full season. I mean, it's been great. We obviously just started yesterday, but, the student athletes are excited to get back out here and get going again. And, we're fully anticipating a full normal season.
Is there anybody on your schedule that you have kind of penciled in as a game that you're looking forward to kind of set the tempo? Obviously, week 1.
Well, we're worried about 1 week at a time. So right now we're worried about getting better today, and then we'll worry about the same thing tomorrow. And then when it gets a little closer, we'll worry about our first opponent.
And so, Coach, you talked about just getting started just the other day with these kids coming in. What are you seeing, obviously, with last year being what it was? What is the condition of the guys coming into the preseason camps here?
The condition of the players, you mean?
Yeah.
Some good, some not so good. I think that's the way it always is, especially at an institution where the kids don't stay in the summer. Some guys have more work to do than others. A good core group of guys came back in great shape and others not so much. So that's our first priority as coaches, to try to get us in football shape.
And coaches, you talked about that core group of guys. Is there anybody that you're looking to really kind of make an impact this year?
I think it's too early to tell that yet. I mean, you guys are in the media and you know who's performed here in the past and who hasn't. So we're certainly expecting, some things out of some guys, but, we have a high number of quality football players in here, and we don't believe in incumbency around here. There's no jobs that have already been given. Everything's going to be earned, and we're just now starting that process.
And Coach, obviously didn't get too many games in last year as you're just coming in, still new to the program. We haven't seen a lot of your team yet, but what do you feel is going to be your identity of Peru State moving forward under your regime here?
Well, we would like to be a team that plays with great effort and plays with physicality. That's how this is a violent game. That's how it's meant to be played. That's the way we teach it, and that's the way we want it operating. Are we there yet? No. Do we hope we can get there? Absolutely. How long is that process going to take? I'm not sure.
And Coach, one I've got for you here, with a lot of players from out of state, some that are transfers and some that have gotten to Peru State, like I mentioned, by way of transfer out of state. How does it feel to kind of, or I guess, what does it take to kind of mesh all those different cultures and backgrounds together, all to kind of get under the same family type of feel for a team?
Well, we have one culture here, and it's our culture. And we ask everyone incoming to fit into it. And if they don't want to fit into it, then, they can just move on. But we're going to have a culture of guys who are willing to work, wanting to do the right things, wanting to do it every time, and be held accountable when they don't do it. And if that's not them, that's not going to work for them here.
I think that's all we got, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you, Coach.
Gary, any questions on your end?
Coach, what's going to be the biggest reason for the Bobcats' success this season, whether that's improving the record from last year or having a winning record?
Yeah, I mean, we don't define success by what our record is. We define success by the process and how much we're improving as a football team. Our recent history here has not been very good. However, we have a great tradition here. And, our job every day, I can't control what happens on August 28th, on August 10th. Right now, I'm worried about August 10th. Tomorrow, I'll be worried about August 11th. And that's how our players go about things too. And the end result is what it is. And there's so many variables in football that you can't predict how anything's going to go. And I know you didn't ask me for a prediction, but this is kind of our process here. We are daily oriented and we are worried about today. And then we're not going to worry about tomorrow until tomorrow. I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah.
Well, Coach, and this is, this will be part of the Heart Media Day, and a lot of fans from different parts of the conference will be watching, but kind of break down Peru State overall. This is obviously a new campus to you, but how much does Peru, Nebraska mean to you, and what are you excited to kind of show the community with your program?
Well, you talk about Peru. I've never seen a more passionate alumni and boosters and fan base and all that. We have a lot of people around here that love football in our booster club, in our alumni, people who really want to see this college achieve the success that we know they can on the field. So we're going to take a humble workmanship-like approach every day. And again, I don't know how long that's going to take us to achieve the results that we want to achieve. But we want to be a team that works hard, plays hard, does the right things on and off the field, good members of the community. And if we can continue to do that for a while, I know we'll be successful.
That's great. Well, Andrew, Marcus, Jared, thanks so much for being here. Coach, we really appreciate your time, and good luck in this upcoming 2021 season.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate what you do. Have a good day.
Thank you, Coach. You have a good one. You too as well, Tyler and Jared.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.